bit. It blew through a few times when I was welding it. First time welding aluminium though. It stays on pretty well. It just slides in between, locks on. That's the first step to making the sluice into a high banker. I've also got, I am doing a video, Maddie. I've got some leftover sheet which I'll try and score cuts, bend and then weld whatever I have to make that happen.
Still welding, Dad?
No, no more welding.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's over.
Should be good. Okay, so I've cut off the corners and I've scored the lines on this side and I've scored the lines on this side. So now I'll fold it and hopefully it all folds up and looks good. I don't think I've missed anything. Actually, I'll have another look at the design before I go any further because I probably do need to cut out some of the middle.
Yes.
For the drop. So yeah, sorry, I'll mark and cut out what I need to, where the mesh is going to go for it to drop down, and then I'll fold. All right, it's going well so far. Well, looks like it's going well so far. See how we go. Thinking about it a bit more, I might fold it and then cut from the bottom, cut out what I need to. So it might be easier to fold it without the cut. All right, keep going, see how we go. First fold seems to be going up. It took about 10 to 20 seconds just then. Oh. So I've set up the bevel gauge. There's no particular angle, I've just set it up to what I think is going to work okay. Just so it's symmetrical when I go bend the other side. This last fold's a bit trickier. So I've just run a beam underneath, clamped the board on top, and now I've got to get this bend parallel to this bend. Okay, doesn't look too bad. So now I just need to trace that shape onto another bit of aluminium. Hopefully I'll cut some, cut it out, and then I'll use my welding skills to weld in a bit of aluminium in the back there, which I still can't believe. I've had the MIG for a while and never thought to look into it, whether you can weld with it with aluminium. I just thought you had to have TIG, but yeah, you can weld it, so it won't be pretty, but it'll be functional. That's all I need. Yeah, it's going well so far. See me? Hi. Just cut that out.
Oh no, now I'm in it.
There we go. It's looking good, isn't it? What do you think, Maddie?
Looks good.
You feel me? Hello? Okay, so I've cut that out. I've cut a bit of this perforated steel that I got as an offcut from work. And I've just drilled some holes through the holes and bolted that up. So what I'm planning on doing is using that and then running another piece at the top. Something like that, or possibly that, and that way I can clamp it on. So it'll hit the first one and then drop down and then go through the second one. Which I think should be fine. Probably be alright just like that, I think, but that might slow the flow of everything down a little bit more. You keep going and I'll get back to you soon. Just got a bit of trial and error, so I've got this which I've attached to that point there just to hold it up, and then I figure I can put some slots in it or put some extra holes so I can adjust the angle a bit. But I'm just looking at this. I was planning on putting a cap on the end here to stop any of the small stuff going out, but I figure it's probably going to fall down actually back here. I don't know whether I've designed that right, but the rock sections hopefully roll off okay. but I might have gone a bit high with my cut. Probably only needed to go sort of half of that. Yeah, see how we go. Because if the smaller stuff starts falling back here, sort of here, I'm missing the first 100mm of the mat, which it's only the 6-inch, so you know, first 100mm, the whole thing's only about 400mm. I've got the expanded mesh and rubber mat down the bottom though, so I don't know. Here's what it is, I suppose. We'll leave it like that, and then if that's not working, I'll make something a bit different. But yeah, seems to be doing the job. Just need to weld a bit in the back. And, that's pretty much it. Keep moving. So let's take another look at it. So if I've got this piece on the back to stop it, I might run this so that that runs into it. So hopefully that works okay. That might be what we're aiming for. I might remake this bottom piece though. Something that goes a bit longer underneath that I can bolt on. Because that'll obviously have the weight of everything on it. So maybe even 2 bolts. So, yeah, I think that'll work. Cool. Well, the truth. Hopefully, I haven't missed anything. Let's see how it goes. Or if it goes. Yep. Let's do something. Try again. I'll be back in a minute. Not quite got the pressure I was thinking it would have. Missed that. Missed that. I'll have to work on it and see if I can get some of the kinks out, see if it gets any more pressure. But it's working. Problem I had was the black wire is the positive and the brown wire is the negative, the grounding wire. I think I also re-crimped the connections a little bit, which might have helped, but it's getting a lot of water. So it's a 10-metre hose, but it's 25mm. Coming off that pump is a 20mm barb, so it's obviously meant to have 20mm hose, but I couldn't get any 20mm hose. 25 was all I could get. I'm thinking that since I'm stepping it up to the 25mm hose, I may as well do 25mm PVC pipe. Maybe it's just too much, and the pump can't keep up, because you can see it's working, but not quite as powerful as intended. It's just trickling out rather than spraying as such. But around a bit of stuff, the bigger rocks fall off the top. What I've done, I cut a bit too far, so I've cut this little bit underneath, which I'll probably just get some miner's moss or something and just sit that in there, which I can test and see how it's all going to go. The ball's going in and it runs down across both mats and out the bottom there. So this seems to be enough to hold up. So I can lift that up, make it steeper, so everything runs off faster. I was going to go on Monday, maybe up to Slady Creek again or something, and test it out. I've just got the battery out of the camper at the moment. But with that little pressure, I don't know whether it's worth doing that, or whether I just wait, maybe get a bigger pump, try a bigger pump, I don't know, not too sure. In two minds now. I suppose I can take it. If there's a good flow of water somewhere and can set it up just as a sluice, I'll do that. If there's not, then I've got the option to use that as well, I guess. So, alright, that's the update anyway.